The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union. All right, y'all, interest rates have been high for a while now. If you're considering making some money moves, it's important to know how those rates can affect you, both positively and negatively. Pamela Cotton, Vice President of Member Services at Austin Telco Federal Credit Union, is here to tell us more. So Pam, first question for you is, what exactly are interest rates and why do they rise?
Yeah, so interest rates are basically the price of borrowing money, and it's expressed as the percentage of the principal on the loan. And then how they rise is going to be determined by many factors. So what are inflation expectations? There's a Federal Open Market Committee that's a part of the Federal Reserve that kind of sets the range of interest rates on federal fund rates, and then the market follows that. So other interest rates are based on that. And then what is economic growth going to look like? But also, what does your credit score look like? What is your credit rating? That's going to determine what your rate is.
How can high interest rates impact someone's personal savings and their debt obligations? Because there are two sides of the coin here.
That's right, absolutely. So you think higher rates, that's great when you're saving. So if you're investing and saving money when the rates are high, that's the best time for you to do it. So you want to look at putting that money away and saving it because you're going to get a better return on your money when the rates are higher. Now, unfortunately, if it's time to borrow and you need to borrow, rates are higher, so that means you're going to pay more to borrow that money. So maybe not the best time to borrow. If you can wait, it's definitely a good time to wait and put that money away to get a higher yield on it. We make sure our rates are competitive with the market. So we have share certificates, money market accounts that offer a much higher yield. So you definitely want to look at that as well.
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
And how can folks protect their finances during times of higher interest rates, especially maybe if you were already carrying some debt, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so you definitely want to try to manage the debt. Don't get into more at this time. And if you have some variable rate loans, this is the perfect time to get them into a fixed rate, or definitely pay them down. And that way you avoid when rates go higher and higher. If you get a fixed rate, it's going to be set and you don't have to worry about it. And then adjust your budget. Look at your spending. Slow it down wherever you can. Look at different things that allow you to do that, and then diversify your investments. You want to look at short-term investments because then when the rate fluctuates and goes down, then you have a better time to get that money to get into a better rate. And then Austin Telco has a summer savings sweepstakes. So your share certificates, if you come in and open up a share certificate before September the 12th, we will enter you into a drawing to win a VIP experience with the Austin FC.
Sounds good to me, Pam.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To learn more about all of the services Austin Telco Federal Credit Union has to offer, visit atfcu.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Austin Telco Federal Credit Union.